Zep channel. I'm Rick. For the next few minutes or so, we'll be talking some diecasts and listening to some cool music in the process. Been going with a bit of a theme lately, so I'm going to continue with that. And I'll just show you what I'm going to start off with here. And make sure I got a cool camera angle going on there. Thanks Thing for helping out. Appreciate it. Alright. So think of this as back in the day when you were a younger kid. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Even then they start talking about the drag strip races and whatever. I don't know what it is, but for some reason Camaros make me think of that, and I am just gonna go off and do my Camaro collection. And I'm gonna start off with 1967. I have two. They are both Johnny Lightnings. The first one is from the Ball One in Motion series. Let's see, just put it that way, see what happens. Watch it roll off the table. Oh, there it goes. Yep, see? Damn it. Alright, there. So this is part of the Ball One in Motion series. Alright, keeping with 1967. Don't know if any of you are familiar or not. I've mentioned in past videos, I do try to collect Yanko and Copo models. It's a big thing for me. I like collecting the Yanko and Copo, like I like collecting anything Texaco and anything Moon Eyes. So here is a 67 Yanko, and I have something a little special for our friend Doc Astrom. I learned that he is a big fan of the Novas. So after this one, I'm breaking Camaro ranks and going rogue with a Nova, but it's for Dicastrum. So I'll show that when I'm done with this one. This is a 67 Yanko. I've got quite a few, but there's always room for more. So up next, I have a 1970 Nova Yanko Deuce. And this is for you, Dicastrum. Pretty sweet model. I saw his one of his videos, and he showed a green light Yanko / Copo model, and it was black. It's from the Green Light, the GL Muscle series, and I was like, hey, I have that model. And we started posting back and forth, and it's when I learned that he is a big fan of the Novas. So, again, this was just for you, Diecastro. Just thought I'd throw this in there because I know you enjoy them. So I just wanted to share that with you, buddy. All right. So up next, I have one. See, the majority of these cars, again, are breathing air for the very first time. This casting is from 2000. Just look on the actually. No, it's 2000. Well, 1999. So anyway, what we have here, what Johnny Lightning was doing at the time this car was made was photo realistic cars, and they wanted to take a car from somebody that had sent in a photo, and they went through pictures of each year, I believe, and they would pick a winner from each year, model, car, and brand. And this one is the one that came up, and they made it to be exactly like the photograph. And I think they did a phenomenal job with it. When I had ordered what I thought at the time was going to be sent correctly, was a bronze 68 Camaro when it was a Copo, and I fell in love with that casting. So what they sent me was a 1970 instead of a 68. The guy apologized to me and told me I could return it and he'll send it to me full free of charge. I said, it was a mistake, but it's okay, because I got another 68 Mustang that I actually like more than the Copo version. So it all worked out well. And I really dig this version. They did a cool job recreating it like the photograph. And that's a 68. 67s and 68s are easy to tell by their wheel wells. They're very rounded. And you'll notice a difference in the 69s. So that was the 68 photo car, the Camaro Collection. Alright, 1969. Here is the Barrett Jackson. If I can get it out of the blister pack. Sometimes they're in there really tight. This is the 1969 Barrett Jackson Copo. Metallic dark green. Good evening.
It's very nice to be back.
I love the Yankos and the Cobos. I'd like to get my hands on a couple Chevelles. Those ones are hard to find. So that is a 69 Barrett Jackson ZL1 Copo. Alright, next up I have, because I like the Moon Eyes, this is M2. Oh, by the way, that one that I just showed was a green light. Um, and here is the M2 Moon Eyes series. Both of these cars are Z28 RS. It's going to happen sooner or later. Just trying to give a different angle on that without it sitting on top. I got to figure something out. I don't want to put a piece of carpet on top of it. Kind of puts a little too much weight on it and it slows it down, I think. Alright, so that is the black version of the Z28 RS Moon Eyes. And both of these cars are on a lift. It's part of a set. And fortunately, I got a set that happened to be built not between shifts but on the same shift, so I got something with working doors and hood, but I'm not going to go crazy opening and closing them just because I'll start getting cocky and the next thing you know shit's going to start bending and not closing properly. So as long as everything stays closed, it looks cool. So that's the 69 Z28 RS in yellow with the black stripes. Again, these are the Moon Eyes. I'm a big fan of the Moon Eyes stuff. I like the Moon Eye livery. I just saw that, I forget what brand it is, but I did pre-order it. Somebody's coming out with a Camaro that has a Texaco livery on it, and I thought that was kind of cool because I'm into the Texaco livery. So that's the 69 Z28 RS Moon Eyes. And up next is a car that I had given to our friend Diecast Clown, and at the time, because it doesn't say it anywhere on the packaging, but it does say it in small print in the gold leafing on the back stripe that it is a Yanko. And when he was doing his review of it, he said, oh yeah, it's a Yanko. And I was like, well, no shit, that's a Yanko. I didn't even know that. So I'm excited to have added this one to my collection. It's got a little bit of a smudge mark on the back I'm trying to get off there. Alright, so this is Dave Tucker's 1969 Camaro, but it is a Yanko. It doesn't say it anywhere on the packaging. I thought it was a cool looking car, don't get me wrong, but it made it more desirable to me when I found out that it was a Yanko. And I thank Diecast Clown for pointing that out, because if he hadn't said that, I wouldn't have had thought twice about it. Unless I had seen somebody else do a review on one, or if he had done another review on it later on, whatever. So I got a lot of 1969 Camaros. And like I said, I try to collect the Yanko and Copo. So that's Dave Tucker's Camaro. I don't know who the hell Dave Tucker is. Maybe somebody else does. And if he's somebody I should know, then I am really embarrassed about asking that question. Up next here, I have from the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals is a 1969 paint job. And this is from a real car. Like I said, it's from the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. One owner, original paint job, and it's from the psychedelic era. I forget what they call it. Let's see the packaging here. See what they call it. Man, that dude's got a set of lungs on him. Psychedelic 70s. I don't know, they call it the Psychedelic 70s, yet that's a 1969 Camaro. I'm starting to drop stuff. It's nothing important, it's just my inhaler.
Well, that was something, I guess, the roots of that sort of music should be far more
Alright,
available to you people over in
so
North
now that you
America.
saw that psychedelic 69 car spinning around, I'm going to throw a bonus in on the Camaros. I'm breaking ranks again, guys. And they call it the Psychedelic 70s. And what I have here is... these are Johnny Lightnings, by the way. A 1969 Dodge Daytona. Psychedelic paint job. It was part of the set, so I figured I might as well show it. Kind of something different to see anyway. Just remember going to car shows when I was little back in the 70s, seeing all those wicked and wild paint jobs that you don't see on the cars anymore. Because not to say that there's anything wrong with the cool colors that they come out with now, like that Beamer that I showed with the color shifting, purple to green, purple green magic. They're cool colors, but nobody's painting them like they used to do it back in the 70s. I mean, look at that car. It's just, and that's just a mild example of some of the stuff that was being done back in the 70s with the cars. So there's that 69 Dodge Daytona. Easy. Now here is a lift, auto lift, but it was a model that I had built, and it's an Edelbrock, 1969. This thing's got some huge meats in the back. I'm going to attempt it and see if it'll stay on there. Maybe you might be able to see them. It's kind of hard because it's like tucked up underneath in there, but I'll just show them to you. Things are freaking huge. But this is it's an RSSS 1969. So that concludes the 1969 era. And now we bring you to 1970. And I have here a Johnny Lightning, which was supposed to be the 68, turned out to be a 1970, which I'm actually really enjoying. And it's the first time that it's been breathing air. Hopefully that'll stay on there. Yeah, that screw up worked out really well because I'm enjoying this 1970 version really nicely. And this is a Copo. Mistake in my favor. I'm happy with it because I do like that 68 Camaro that I have. You see that, Joe? I'm cracking more open, buddy. I'm cracking more open. It's getting a little easier every time because I know they're going to be going in an acrylic case. But I'm not getting rid of any of the blister packs. I'm going to keep them and put them in a box. So that's the 70 Copo from Johnny Lightning. Up next is a 1970 from M2, and it's an auto driver. Alright, so that ends 1970. Now we move on to 1971. This car is just beautiful. It's very beautiful. It has the dog dish caps. And it's the 50th anniversary of the Camaro. I love the M2 did a nice job on this one. I love the paint scheme on it, the livery. It's just, I love the wheels against the black. It's just so beautiful. And you can tell the interior there, it's black dashboard. Red seats, black carpeting. I can't tell if that steering wheel is red or black. I don't know if you guys notice or not, I am using a different phone for my video. I'm not using my iPhone 11, so the video might not be as crisp as it was. If it's not and it seems to be a bit of an issue, let me know and I will switch back to my iPhone 11. It's just that I have an OtterBox on it and it won't allow me to fit the phone on the tripod with the OtterBox. It's a pain in the ass taking the thing apart. But I will if it will improve the video quality. That is the 1970, also by M2. And that's an SS 396. On in 1972, I got VP Racing. But I feel like I just did show something recently, VP. I did. That M2 auto hauler with the Roadrunner. That was a VP set. All right, so there, that ends 1972, and they stopped making Camaros until 1985. Just joking around. I don't have anything between 72 until I get to 85. So here is a 1985 twin turbo. And you'll see the fans up front, between the headlights and the fog, or the fog lights, I guess. There you can see the fans for the twin turbo. And this is the IROC Z. And this is the one that Joe used to blow the doors off of with his fox body Mustangs. I listen to you, Joe. I hear your videos. I pay attention. I listen to everybody when they're talking, because I like to hear the stories too. I remember these things. I try to remember these things. Brain fog sucks, but I do have some memories, and that's one of the things I remember you talking about, Joe. How you used to go up against the IROCs and just joke around, because you're right. Back in the day, that's what we did. It was a big deal. Me, I on the other hand was I between owning an '85 Firebird Formula and my '66 Chevelle, I was pretty content with things for a little while. And here's another '85 IROC Z. I love the paint scheme on that, and that is also a twin turbo. You'll notice the next time it spins around the front, you'll see the twin turbo fans between the headlights on the lower portion of the grille. So that concludes my Camaro collection. Obviously, I need to fill the gap between 72 and 85. So I'll work that out. But anyway, that's what I got on tap. I thank you guys for hanging out and seeing what I have on tap and hanging out with me while I talk diecast. I appreciate it. As always, if you haven't, hit the subscribe, like, and share button. It would be greatly appreciated. And as always, hope you guys stay safe and healthy, and I will catch you on my next video. I have not forgotten about the Led Zeppelin 3 retrospect. I'm still working on that one. Until the next video, guys, enjoy yourself, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I'll catch you on my next video. Take care.